Hallo und herzlich willkommen zur Amateurfunkmesse Ham Radio in Friedrichshafen. Ich bin hier mit Bob. Bob ist von der ARRL, der amerikanischen DARC quasi. Deswegen switche ich jetzt auch auf Englisch. Nice to meet you, Bob.
Thank you, Alexandra. Nice to meet you.
I wanted to ask you a few questions.
Yes.
So, why are you here in Germany with your club?
So, this is the second largest convention in the world for amateur radio, and it has a significant draw for the European amateur radio community. ARRL has about 8,000 members overseas, and so we've come here to be with many of our international members, but also to interact with many of the International Amateur Radio Union's sister societies, the member societies. So it's a big melting pot of countries here, and we're having a good time.
Okay, and what is the benefit of being a member? I saw you have there a few posters about being an international member.
Yes, so ARRL is above all a very significant aggregator of content in amateur radio. So we publish 4 magazines: QST, which is our membership journal, the National Contest Journal, QEX, which is a technical journal, and more of a beginner or intermediate magazine called On the Air, which is to get people experienced with different facets of amateur radio. By joining ARRL, you get all of those magazines digitally through one platform. And some people get print magazines as well, but I would say more of our international community enjoys our magazines digitally. And on top of that, we have a laboratory in Connecticut where we review radio equipment. So many of the international community enjoy reading ARRL product reviews on amateur radio gear. They enjoy our technical content. They enjoy our contest and award programs, so Radio Sport and programs like the ARRL International DX Contest and awards like Worked States. We have lots of different activities that the international community participates in, and when they join ARRL, they support the work that we do for the betterment of all of amateur radio.
That's really interesting. And I also heard there is a digital logbook called LOTW?
Yes,
so
yes.
That's how you pronounce it?
The Logbook of the World.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I wanted to ask you a bit about that. How do you do it? Why is it digitally? How is it digitally?
So quite a few years ago, we introduced Logbook of the World as a mechanism to not replace QSL cards but we recognized that the cost of mailing postcards, QSL cards, had become very expensive. So we created a system that's very secure that allows 2 hams to exchange their contacts digitally, match them, and earn the same credit that they would with their QSL cards. So that's the program. This week, the Logbook of the World is receiving a significant upgrade. We will move it onto a more modern operating system platform. This will ensure its security. It'll be placed in the cloud as well, and some other database enhancements which should improve the speed of which people can upload their contacts. Now, these days, it's very fast anyway, so many operators may not notice a difference, but during busy contests, they might see that there's a speed improvement.
That's very good. Nowadays, we live in a very digital world,
yes,
so
very
it's very interesting that you're moving it more digitally and more updated.
Yes, and so like all things, you write something in programming for amateur radio and it needs to be maintained over time, and Logbook of the World is evolving. And so there's a future for Logbook of the World, and this is just a small step towards that future.
Thank you for doing the interview.
Thank you,
with
Alexandra.
Me.
Yes.
Danke fürs Zusehen. Ich hoffe, wir sehen uns in den nächsten Videos und dann wünsche ich euch noch 73 und einen schönen Tag noch. Ciao!